So, Honorable Khabo, what was your point of order?
No, thank you very much, Chairperson. Chair, it is my strong view that you are misinterpreting our submissions in terms of your face value analysis as to what informs our view. The majority view here, and I would want to propose that you must subject it to voting. The majority view is that the minister must be subjected to ethics committee, not convene another meeting to come and sit here and expect the minister to respond to things that we know.
Okay.
So it is my view and propose that to divide the house so that we do not rely on filtered.
No problem. Close your mic. I've read you the number of people, call them by name, the number of people who have proposed that the minister must be called back. It's not unfiltered, it's not filtered. I'm going to read them again to you. Hold on. Put your hands down. Hold on. You see democracy, no? This is how democracy works. Hold on. Honorable Govan supported that the minister must be brought in, and she said, the rider, only if she's available. That's what she said. But the submission is that the minister must be brought back here. That is number one. Number two, Honorable Lonzi said here, and if I call your name and you did not say what I'm saying, you must then indicate so that, because don't try to tell me what the other person say and that person is not raising their hand. Honorable Lonzi said we bring her back, right? Number three, Honorable Souls said we bring, obviously we started with a very powerful quote, but he said we bring her back. You count, in the meantime, it's three. Honorable Ngubane, apart from saying yes, there's bullying and all of that, but we bring her back to close this matter. Honorable Zondo indicated that yes, we're being undermined by the office of the DG and people are blue-ticking us, but the minister will bring her back, and we bring all of them back. His issue was we don't continue with the two, we bring all of them back. We don't have round one and round two, but he says we bring her back. Zondo, hold on. Yeah.
Thanks, Chair. I think that's why I raised my hand that time to say when we are saying Tuesday is not available, then let's take it, because we are dealing with a calculated undermining strategy here. Minister knows that next week he won't be available. She won't be available. Let's take her to ethics. That you heard me correct when I said, because I don't want these two to present today.
Yeah.
Then let's wait for the minister for Tuesday. Yeah. But after you've gathered that Tuesday also is not available, then I up my mind to say this is the calculated strategy.
Hold on. So what I'm reading is what you said, right? What I'm reading here, it's what you said, which is the point I'm making. So you are now saying you want to spoil your ballot on what you have said here. That's what you are now saying. It's a different matter. Honorable Ngubane, what was your hand?
Chair, I think you've quoted me correctly. I want you to add, because there is something similar to Honorable Zondo, which I said specifically. If we continue today, we will be dealing with a half-baked cake, which will be useless to us, which means I then said it will be useless to carry on with interviewing those ones because all of them are not here. Please, if you can add that. But for all what you've said, you've quoted me correctly, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I'm continuing. And then Kiza was the fifth one who said we bring her. Number 6 was Desiree, who said we summon her on the 22nd on the conditions that they come with the DG. And this is after that you had said that she does have a DM dealing with GBV, and what she's saying is an excuse. That's what you would have said. So those are the people who had said we bring the minister back here. No, hold on. No. So there's a lot of lobbying here. Hold on. So you are saying I must not summarize the meeting? Then,
Chair, can I just help you on the reporting? You said I was the first one.
Yeah.
One who you read made a proposal
Yeah.
to bring her back.
yeah,
On the 22nd, because she offered those 2 dates.
Yeah.
Now, the 23rd is the appropriation bill. We have to be present.
yeah.
The 22nd, you can have a committee whilst there is a plenary.
Yeah.
There's no 3-line whips or voting or whatever the case may be. And she offered that. So give her the benefit of the doubt. She wants the 22nd, we'll give it. If she then doesn't pitch, but we're not going to buy time for her after the 26th. 22nd, apology.
No
So that was why I made that proposal.
No, you and I are aligned, Desiree.
Yay.
We're on the same page. I'm making, what are you saying, Khakhau?
Thank you, Chairperson. Council Nkludisa. The point that I want to make here is this. The agreement is that Ngabane cannot run away from us forever. She is the one
Yeah,
who created.
let's not make political
I'm not making
No.
a political statement.
you
You're
are.
allergic to anything that comes out of my mouth.
No,
Allergic.
but Khakhau, listen.
No.
Listen.
You can't, if you are
No,
going,
listen.
allow me to finish my sentence and then interject. Then you can decide what I'm
doing
saying.
a political statement.
I'm not.
You don't have,
The
you don't have
point
time
is
for
that
that.
the minister
You
cannot.
are responding to
Listen,
what I'm proposing.
Chairperson.
No, you're going, I'm the presiding
No.
officer. Close your mic. Close your mic.
When somebody else says
Close
it,
your
it
mic.
sounds perfectly fine.
Close your mic.
That's the point I'm
Close your
making.
mic.
No,
I'm
Chairperson.
warning you, Honorable Khakhau.
No,
Close your
Chairperson,
mic.
you are doing this deliberately
Close
because
your
you
mic.
do not want to
No,
have
I'm
a fair
warning you.
process on the process.
I'm warning you. Close your
No.
mic. Yeah. So anybody I've given here, they've been commenting on the summary I've been making. Don't come here and make a political statement. There's on the commenter, the commenter about the minister running away. Don't shout at me. No, don't shout at me. You see, I've warned you once. So you are I'm allowing you to comment only on the summary I've made. I've given you a time to speak. You did not speak on what I proposed that we speak on. You made political statements. And no one is going to make a political statement on this summary that I've made. I want you to, when you say, Chair, this is what you proposed, or this is what members spoke about, and this is your summary, this is what I suggest we do. That's what Desiree did. He said, she asked, no, you're making a political statement and I'm not going to give you to speak. Because I don't have time for political statements. You are very serious. So this is how we're going to close on this matter. Desiree will try the 22nd, will apply. But if it does not happen, we'll check with the office. If we can't do, no, Monday we can't do, it's political party day, it's a constituency, we can't, that one is a long process. Will not win because I must first apply to George. George won't approve from your party. Yeah, no. So we'll try Tuesday, as she had indicated. Before we leave here, I would have made sure that at least we have submitted our application. If not, we'll either try Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. But it will be by end of next week would have concluded the matter. These are the views of the members. So this one we have closed with members. We are going to continue on this thing. No.
Order. You said you're dealing with the summary, and this is what I was trying to caution you on.
No.
There's another element of the ethics that's missing behind.
Who asked you to open your mind?
Wabana, what you're doing to me, you should
But
be
who
able to
asked
do
you
with
to-
everybody else. You're
who
not going
asked
to
you to open your
victimize
mind?
me because you don't like me.
Who asked you to open your mind?
Chairperson,
I'm
you're
on- close
asking
your
us.
mic.
No,
Oh.
Chair.
Close your
When
mic.
other people open their mics,
Close
do
your
not
mic.
fight. When Karabo Khakhau does it,
Close your
all hell
mic.
breaks loose.
You see, I'm warning you now for the 5th time. I'm warning you for the 5th time. You're not going to do that here. This is the 5th time I've warned you. Honorable Lonzi. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying you must. Honorable Law, on the summary that I'm saying, what are you saying?
Chair, due to the recent conundrum and much more misunderstandings, I want to echo that we really look on to the proposal, because I would have proposed ethics given the fact that we've exonerated all the avenues and there were about a mixture of members saying we should. So I'm proposing we revote on the matter to say that given the fact that we've rejected the approach of the minister, we can't be considering a date if we've rejected the approach of the minister. And then thirdly, we are saying because this matter now is a serious matter, and we've concluded onto it, there are elements of sabotage where there were members who have sent letters not to come. We take the matter to ethics with the evidence we have and we summon the 3, and then we continue with the committee so that we don't delay the progress of making sure the department is going forward. That was my proposal. Thanks, Chair.
Yes, and I said there's 2 people who spoke on the issue of ethics. But when you say we must take the matter to ethics, what part are we submitting to ethics? What are we saying? Yeah, explain that part.
Chair, when you take a matter to ethics, initially it will be a matter that you are misled. Ethics must investigate, and we've been drinking the matter too long as a committee. And as we are sitting here, there are letters of members of the panel, letters appointed by the minister, who are saying they were never part of the process who participated, as we've read the letters, and they are here also to give effect. And already, thirdly, Advocate Urlani has been told not to come to a parliamentary meeting as an act of sabotage. Now, I am saying, and I'm proposing that we refer the matter to ethics because it has all the apparatus and the tools to deal with such elements of behavior and conduct at a point where the committee has exhausted all avenues. Thanks, Chair.
Okay. So the committee members, they're saying we bring her on the 22nd as per her letter pleading with us. So when we write to ethics, we then say we have exhausted all avenues. How when members just resolved that we bring her in that particular meeting. So that's the issue that we must then do, because if we bring her in, we'll still interrogate her version versus the version of the people, and that might make you lose in court when you open a case when you have not established the facts. Honorable Khakhau.
Chairperson, I still maintain my view that you are selectively understanding our submissions in terms of our views. That's why I would still maintain my view that you must divide the House, because the two views that are before us are somehow related. Firstly, the proposal is that both the minister and the DG must be submitted to, must be taken to the ethics committee. The second proposal says that she must come on Tuesday. And out of all the members who have spoken here, both of them have touched on these 2 issues. It is my view that you are selectively choosing which one do you want to entertain. Divide the House and say that those who are saying that she must come on Tuesday, because from where I'm sitting, there is a view that there's no need for us to call the minister on Tuesday because we have called her for the past three times and she did not come. It is for that reason that we must conclude that she must be taken to ethics committee, listen to the views of the panel members, take note of their submission as part of the package to the ethics committee. So divide the House on 2 issues. Whether the meeting must sit on Tuesday or the matter must be taken straight to ethics committee. So that we conclude this matter, Chairperson.
Thank you. Khakhau.
Thank you, Chairperson. There is some sort of gray area between what Khakhau and I want to, and Khakhau is saying and what I want to say. This is the point I've been trying to make all along. So us taking minister to the ethics, which can come in a form of a supplementary affidavit to the one I already submitted to ethics. does not have to be dependent on whether we meet her on Tuesday or not. No, she's been defiant. She comes as she pleases. She tells us information when she wants, and when she doesn't, she doesn't. Her not coming today again is a clear case example of her trying to run away from the accountability mechanisms of this House. So on the basis of that, this committee is empowered and well within their thinking to send her to ethics on that matter of principle that Lo is talking about, full stop. So we are still able to run the process of ethics concurrently with us meeting her on Tuesday, in the same way that I, on behalf of the DA, have submitted an ethics complaint to her about her that is currently being investigated, but we're still able to engage with her in this committee. So they are not mutually exclusive processes that must be considered. I think the general mood here is that she must come back. We want that because she can't run away. She must be able to come before this committee and explain her life. But at the same time, there's a second proposal on the table that says while she comes, she must also be tested at ethics. I think that's where we are.
Honorable Solsora, I saw your hand here.
It will be a lie if we say we have exhausted all possible mechanisms before we take it to ethics. That's a lie. The mechanisms available to the committee, the last resort is a subpoena. And we are now behaving like ethics is an appeal court from this committee process. Ethics is a parliamentary process. So it's not correct to say that we have exhausted all mechanisms. I maintain, let us focus on our responsibility as a committee. The minister said she's available on the 22nd. Let us see if we can bring the minister on that date. And also how we posture ourselves is also a problem. The reason why we are treated like we have no power, we behave like it. If you are available, that's not what the constitutional function here is for our role. It's not if you are available. When the committee calls you to account under reasonable circumstances, you must make yourself available. We must stop having this tame posture, but we must show respect to one another. But let's use the powers given to us, not for our sake, for the sake of South Africans. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. I had invited legal aid for a reason. I'll consult with them for 5 minutes. But what we are not going to do, Honorable Khakhau, is to this committee to submit a supplementary in your application of that's your political party thing. Go deal with it that way. We're not, this committee will not be submitting any supplementary document in the ethics committee. We're not going to do so. If the committee takes a decision that we must go that way, we will start our own as a committee, because we're not a youth movement of your political party. It's not going to happen. That's the first thing I want to do. But secondly, you must not, I think Honorable Souls is correct, but I'll consult legal on the proposal of taking the matter to, you see, the reason why I was asking, when you take a matter to ethics, you must be certain of what you are asking there. It's different. Now, we can continue with the matter, in my view, because we have, as the committee, we have never subjected the minister to any other committee. But once you do that, you must then be careful. And this is what legal, I'll sit down. If the committee takes a decision to say, we are taking the minister to ethics because we believe she has misled the committee, tomorrow she will have, in my view, a legitimate legal defense to say, why do they then want me to come up here before them on the same matter? when they've referred it somewhere. You can't do it. For me, legally, it doesn't make sense. But I said, I'll consult with legal, that what you are asking us to do is to shoot ourselves in the. If we say we take it to ethics, it means we're no longer proceeding ourselves, because then you'll be subjecting the minister to currently we can, because it's not our submission to ethics. It's a DA submission. They can deal with it there. But if it's a committee, if the committee takes that decision here, the minister will have a legitimate reason to say to you, no, but you are trialing me twice on one matter. I don't know what they call it in legal terms, but there must be something. But I'm going to consult with legal, and then from there we'll come back and take a decision on the matter. So we'll take a 5-minute break. I know Honorable Buti Manamela has had apologized because he has a program, a Mandela Day program, where he has offered to cut his hair there for 67 minutes. So where he's going to, but now we're late for him. So I'm just, before we consult with legal, I'm going to ask, because your resolution on the meeting of the 18th that said we must invite them so that they indicate what was their role. And that is primarily why they're here. So I think we've kept them long enough. We must ask them to clarify whether they played any role, and then receiving Deputy Minister Gonde's coughing. And maybe she also has a medical certificate she wants to present, but maybe let's allow them to indicate to us what was their role, and then we'll release them. And then Tate Nguban and Tate Terry, we apologize. We'll then start with you guys immediately after I've consulted with legal on this matter. So we'll start with you, Mema Gondwe. So the meeting of the 18th that indicated, that said I must write to you and ask you to clarify what role as part of the ministry, because members would have raised an issue that when we speak about ministry, we're not talking about the minister. You are part of the ministry, and you must clarify the position that you played in on that process. So please take us through, and then Deputy Minister Manamela will come. I'll give you after. Let them. No, after, yeah. No. Let's go, Honorable Gonde.
Thank you very much, Chair, and good morning once again to the honorable members. Chair, I did not play a role in the whole panel process. I think everyone else then, got wind of the outcome of the process through, the media once the list was released, but I did not play a role. And I think, I'm speculating here. I think that was informed by Section 11 of the Skills Development Act, which, assigns the power to appoint chairpersons of the Accounting Authority of Seaters exclusively to the minister. Read together with Section 35, which says that the minister may delegate this particular power in writing to the DG or any other officer of the department. So Section 35, in my reading of it, does not allow the minister to even delegate this responsibility to myself or Minister Manamela. So I was not involved at all. And like everybody else, I found out about the appointments when they were made public in the media. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you, Chairperson.
I think we're not required to play any particular role legally. I think it's the prerogative of the minister. And I think that's it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We'll be back here at 11:20. I just want to quickly speak to legal so that they help me on something, and then we'll come back with the panelists. Thank you.